Hello, you all. Now, I was just alerted by a commenter that Whitney Houston's birthday has just passed. So, what better way to honor her than to review one of her money notes, C5 Belting Evolution 85 to 2010. Let's get right on into it. Sing! But I never heard that. Good God. Sustain! Sustain! But I just need to say with that, completely she sounded so youthful, so light, so bright. She actually sounded like she was toned up. Like they literally toned up her voice. It's crazy. How young was she? Y'all let me know. Oh. Oh. Ooh. Sustain. Ooh, you see right there, even the one just before that one, I could immediately tell that was warmer. That was a little warmer, a little darker, a little fuller. The vibrato, excellent, excellent, excellent. But that might just be her technique from there. Maybe she's pushing a little more than that one than she was what she was doing in the church, because in the church she did seem more relaxed and it was a little brighter. So maybe it's just a conscious decision, an artistic decision. Ooh. Sustain. You get the run. Ooh, that's amazing too. Sing. Mmm. Come on. Come on. Love the transition to run too. I want to say there, it seems like the run. Oh, wait, let me see. Oh, is that what she did? Great love. Oh. Lord, what's wrong with me? I don't forgot that quick. But anyway, she did a run like that, and it seemed easier on the run there. It seemed more perfected, that part on that performance. Come on. Ooh, Crystal. Come on! But was that reverb? But it sounded like she was going higher. She was taking it higher, but I can't tell if that was reverb just repeating what she did when what sounded like a higher pitch. But even more clear there for some reason. Even more clear, even more bright. I don't know if it's the audio quality or what, but yeah. And the melisma at the very beginning, fire, lightning fast. Was she pregnant here? She might have been. I like the break. Sing. I love the break. Sustain. Distortion there. Come on, one of my favorites. Come on. The breaks too there. I'm so sorry to interrupt. I'm trying not to interrupt in the middle of the performance, but the breaks there too. You could tell it wasn't as easy there, and she was trying a little bit harder. But the breaks, I love it as character, and the runs too. She's sort of replacing some of the sustained bets with the runs too. I don't mind because her agility is fire. Come on, she ate that one. Ooh, the head voice. She just straight up said, "No, ma'am, no, sir." She was like, "Not today. Y'all ain't gonna catch me lacking today. I'm just gonna dodge this one completely, and that's all right with me." Sustain. Oh, I love her tone there. I love her tone there. I do. She sounds like her young, youthful self, even though it wasn't as sustained for as long. Just love the tone. Hear her and her gonna do just that part. The richness is still there. I love it. Huh? Sing, Whitney. Mm. That's hard too, but that is one of my favorite Christmas albums of all time. Just from a pure vocal standpoint, the runs and riffs there were elite. Anybody who say Whitney got a big voice but ain't agile need to listen to that Christmas album, cause she. I mean, I don't care who you are. That album is a masterclass in agility, riffs and runs, and just time, just all manners of awesome vocal tomfoolery. Come on, come on. I hate to see her struggle like that. Though. Come on, that's a much better. Come on. You better. Look, she was still struggling. First of all, that was way better than the first one. Way better. Way better. The fact that that was after that one, I don't understand. Maybe she just had a great year. But that was in way bigger difference. Even though there was still some struggle, she was still able to push and hit those notes. And that that run was savage. That was just a savage moment. It was savage. Oh Lord. Mm, mm. Come on. Come on. You better run. Hit them notes. Beautiful head voice. Still. Mm. Mm. Come on. Come on. See the highlights even later on when she wasn't at her best. The highlights were when she's singing gospel. When she's singing praise and worship, when she's like, I got goosebumps just from those few seconds of her singing that with those background singers harmonies backing her. The atmosphere is something different about that when she sings gospel, man. I can't deny that. Come on. That's a good beat for her. Sing, Whitney, that's 2010. Sustain. 2010. That was 2010. Whitney Houston sustaining that high note with vibrato and phrasing for that long. Really? That just goes to show you that even after all that she done to her body and you know with all of her struggles, she still had that voice. She still had that potential in there somewhere. It was still in there. It never left. And that was incredible. That's an incredible note to go out. I didn't know what was going to happen with seeing some of the clips prior to that final one. But I'm glad it went out on a great note. I'm glad we ended on a fantastic note. I really am, because I didn't know what was going what to expect. But that was incredible. I mean, that was old '90s Whitney just shining right on through. Everything about it, like I said, the fact that it was sustained for so long and phrased so clearly and so high with vibrato, man, that's amazing to me. That is fascinating to me, stuff like that, because I mean, like I said, it never really left. there was still hope. I believe that had she would have gotten completely clean, and she would have went to strengthen her lungs and went to some of the greatest vocal coaches. I believe she could have reached, I believe, that 90s status. Uh, uh, I mean, and here, I mean, she was on tour too. So, her voice already exhausted. And I believe she was diagnosed, she said, with nodules in the 90s too. So, even with nodules, even with the drinking and the smoking and drugs and all of that stuff, she still, she still had that in her. That should be studied. I mean, the strength of her chords, the strength of that's just ridiculous. Anyway, happy birthday. I will always love Miss Whitney Houston. She will always be, for me, the greatest voice of all time. Thank you all for liking this, Brown. Please continue more of your favorites. Peace.